I'm Janine Rose. Those accusations are troubling. Mayor Thomas fired his new public safety commissioner, Bob Kelly, less than 90 days after hiring him without much explanation.
Now, News 12 has obtained some documents, though, that suggest it was political retribution after Kelly refused to rehire the mayor's convicted felon brother back to the fire department. News 12's Ty Milburn has that story. Ty.
Yesterday, the mayor called the firing of Bob Kelly a business decision, but these emails obtained exclusively by News 12 indicate that it wasn't business. It may have been personal.
The bottom line is you have, it appears to be a disgruntled employee leaking confidential information.
Mayor Richard Thomas insists he knew nothing about a secret plan being hatched up inside of Mount Vernon City Hall to reinstate his brother, former firefighter Henry George Thomas, to the force. Thomas, a 13-year veteran, abruptly resigned his position as a firefighter and union head in January after pleading guilty to selling guns for years, blocks from the fire station, while he was on duty.
I've been outside of this, not involved, and from day one I've pledged to stay out of it, and I've done just that.
But News 12 has obtained confidential documents that shed doubt on the mayor's claim, and this series of emails from city officials where the mayor's private email address is included. The city's chief attorney, Lawrence Macari, directs city officials to give Henry George his old job back with back pay to the day he resigned after word came out about his guilty plea. On March 31st, Macari states, quote, Thomas is going to be reinstated as of the date 1/7/16, and then he's going on full medical disability. This has to be done as soon as we can. We talked to Bakari about this today.
It's way more complicated than you are attempting to make out.
But you believe he should be reinstated and given his full pay?
Whatever it is I wrote in that particular email is what I believed at the time. Yes, that's why I wrote it.
But days later, when Public Safety Commissioner Bob Kelly got wind of the secret plot, he wrote this damning letter to the mayor, saying in part, quote, the ethical lapse in failing to recognize the severity of the offenses committed by Mr. Thomas and the impact his reinstatement would have upon the legitimacy and credibility of city government and its leaders to govern is felonious. Without any equivocation, I do not support Mr. Thomas's reinstatement as a firefighter. A week later, Kelly was abruptly fired, just 90 days after Thomas hired him to great fanfare.
Commissioner Kelly was terminated with cause. This was not the cause. There's no correlation. There's no relationship here.
But when we tried to share this controversial email chain with the mayor today, on this letter, dated March 31st.
So just to be clear,
right.
That's something that I have not seen, but
I think it's important for you to see.
But what I can do is, I will defer to my corp counsel on that.
And I asked the mayor repeatedly whether or not he would allow his brother Henry George to return to the fire department despite his felony gun conviction. He refused to say. We also reached out to former Commissioner Bob Kelly about these emails, but he declined to comment. Ty Milburn,